gonna sit down so you can see.
Okay.
Do you feel like you got to look up into the camera to see? Do you feel like you got to look up and into the camera, or is it an easy glance into the camera with it?
Oh, it's easy.
Okay.
We're live.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, hey. Good Monday to you. Hold on, let me fix this camera real quick because it's a little
When you already live and all this going on.
Yeah, it is what it is. This is real. Okay, I think this is it. If it ain't, we're gonna rock with it. Okay. Good Monday to you. I'm Lavender Essence, also Stephanie Mocha or Steph, and this is Real Talk 757. Today, our amazing guest is Trinity, and I'm gonna have her introduce herself to you before we begin our conversation.
Hello, I'm Trinity, as you all know. I'm the owner of Shenanigans Hairtique, where we make all natural hair and beard care products.
Wow. Hair and beard care products. Now, beard care is something fairly new because, okay, beard care is something fairly new because we know that men have had beards for quite some time, off and on throughout trends and fashion, but more so now, you know, beards and beard care is a real thing. So we're gonna get into that a little bit later, but you know, Shenanigans Hairtique. How did you come up with the name, and what's in the name of your company?
So I came up with this name when I was in high school. I started this YouTube channel when I was in high school, and it was called Shenanigans, which was my middle name, and Shenanigans because a lot of people would say I'm always on my shenanigans. So when I started my business, I wanted to carry over that legacy of shenanigans with me. So that's kind of like my trademark, my signature piece.
I like that, Shenanigans, because it's carrying a piece of yourself, something that allows you to always be in your element, whatever that is, shenanigans. You know, that's what's up. So, you know, how did you get into the hair care journey?
I got into the hair care journey. I was a junior in high school and I was going into my senior year, and my hair was damaged. I had colored it. I got silk presses, blowouts, and I went and I was trying to get 2-strand twists, and I was trying to wear my hair curly, and the product, it was not coming out right. The finished look, it was not working out. So I cut my hair off that summer, and my aunt and I created this product, the Glow and Grow oil, that would help my hair grow before I went back to school.
Oh, wow.
So that was the start of the first product. And then after I graduated, well, before I started to graduate high school, I started making these products and selling stuff because that was the booming year of 2020 when COVID happened. So, you know, everybody wanted a business at that time, and I wanted a business too. So I started a business and I was selling hair products. I was selling hair growth oil, edge control, edge brushes, any type of beauty supply products for Black women, you name it, I had it.
Okay, that's what's up, because we definitely need more representativity with us in hair care products, because you know, for the longest, you know, we've invested into hair care products. These hair care companies make products tailored to our hair texture, our hair desires, and you know, our stylish ways of, you know, doing hair. And you know, and looking for a hair care product store, we know we go, and you know, our stores are far and few in between. So what is, aside from not necessarily having the representativity, being able to know or go to a nearby Black-owned hair care product store, what inspired you to delve into hair care?
What inspired me was I grew up insecure about my natural hair being dry, brittle, and short. I didn't know how to take care of my hair. My mom didn't know how to take care of my hair. She would always take me to get my hair braided really tight, and it just made my hair break off even more. So at that time, I just wanted to make something that will actually help my hair grow and learn how to properly take care of my hair. So that's how I got into hair care because I was insecure about my own hair. So
You know, it takes a lot of strength and courage to say that, because as black women, we're always expected to be strong. We're always expected to be proud. We're always expected to know how to do our hair. And, you know, for you to say that that was an insecurity of yours, that, you know, that's something that a lot of people wouldn't say. So, in that process of growing to learn how to care for your hair properly, what are some things that you did, like with color, different hairstyles, textures, you know, weaves or whatnot? Did you explore or dabble with that?
yes, I dyed my hair probably about 3 times
Mm-hmm.
from a stylist, and then one time I did the box, and that drew the line for me. That's really when I got started into hair care. I also did a lot of braids, wigs that take your edges out with the lace frontals.
Mm-hmm.
I did a diverse, like all the styles that a black girl would get.
Uh-huh.
I pretty much had them all.
Look, I used to rock my wigs hard and heavy, change it 2 or 3 times a day. My neighbors was probably like, who is that? Because I love the convenience of just being able to take it off, scratch my scalp, not have to slip on my hand funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get into the lace fronts though. You know, that was something that I couldn't necessarily rock with for me, you know. But the half a weave, being able to pull that part, that hair, comb it up a little bit, and then comb the hair over, and it just do what it do. Yes, I loved it. I loved it. You know, but the whole natural process is a beautiful thing as well. So, and coming out of your the process of you know, wearing wigs and stuff like that, and growing more into being secure with your natural hair, what was it like, you know, knowing how to do your hair, loving the process of doing your hair, and creating these products that you create to moisturize, nourish, and help your hair grow?
Okay, so I'm still in between. I have like a routine and a balance with my hair now. So I would do 1 month no weave, like no protective styles, and then the next month I may try a protective style. It has been a minute since I had braids. I only did braids 1 time this year, and that was specifically for my birthday for an out of town trip. But I mostly just wear my hair out now. I typically do wraps, wash and goes, or a 2-strand twist, and I'm still learning how to style my hair. Black hair is not easy, especially you have to be adaptable to the length of your hair and the volume too. So it's not easy. It's something that you're gonna continuously learn, and it's something that you're gonna have to grow into loving, because every day you're not gonna love your hair. Because I still have my days. Like if I take it out, once I take it out of this protective style, I know I'm gonna be like, whoo, but I'm gonna get it straight. Get it straight. That's why we got products.
No doubt. Now, I'm not really a hair person. You know, I do my hair because I gotta do it. But protective style. What is a protective style?
Passion twist, 2-strand twist, band 2 knots. It's very diverse. Wigs also, I would recommend for anybody nowadays that's trying to protect their hair from breaking off, like glueless wigs instead of glue wigs, because there's a lot of stuff in these products that different people are making for us. It don't really work with our hair. And not only is it dangerous, but it also, some products can cause you cancer. So you really need to be aware of what we're putting in our hair.
Ooh, I like that you bring that up, because with hair relaxers, they say that that's a major cause to fibroids and things of that nature. Wow.
I know a couple people who went bald from continuously perming their hair. So, and it takes a lot of restoration to even get your hair back. It's gonna take a lot of dieting, and it's gonna take a lot.
So it's almost like you have to go through a cleansing process in order for your hair to grow back, because the toxins that are in the chemicals, you know, that goes into holistic hair. The toxins that are in the chemicals have to come out of the body in one way, shape, or form. But if we're properly going through the channels to cleanse our body, and the word that I want to say won't come, detox, then that allows for healthier blood flow and oxygen to flow to the body, to the parts of the body that allows for the growth. And so, wow, with hair care follicles and everything, and I guess products. And what are some things that you use in your products to promote hair growth or to stimulate the scalp?
Some of the products that I use for hair growth and to stimulate the scalp would be Jamaican black castor oil, peppermint, fresh rosemary. We also use carrier oils like argan oil, avocado oil. So our products are very diverse. We also work with shea butter, mango butter, cocoa butter with a K, and cocoa butter.
Okay.
And we're working with sea moss as well.
I've been hearing a lot of things about sea moss lately. I've had sea moss a couple of times, and it's pretty good. What are the health benefits of sea moss, especially as it pertains to hair? Because I know it does a lot of things to the body that are good. Yeah.
Yes. So it also the same way that it benefits your body is the same way it benefits your hair because it's all connected.
Okay.
So it just provides the minerals and the vitamins that your hair and body needs
Okay.
to
So
flourish.
the sea moss and the product. What type of hair care products do you produce? Is it not only oils? Is it shampoo, conditioners, and things of that nature too?
Yes.
Do you have any specialties, like, I guess, for hair moisturizers and things of that nature?
My specialty would be the leave-in conditioner or the glow and grow butter.
Tell us about the glow and grow butter.
So the glow and grow butter is like your typical African moisturizer, and it has mango butter. Actually, that's the new recipe.
Okay.
But it has cocoa butter, shea butter, and cocoa butter with a K, and it also has vitamin E and many more carrier oils to moisturize your skin and your hair, and you can use it to do braid outs, twist outs. It's a diverse product.
So what is this vitamin E? What is vitamin E for the hair?
What is vitamin E for the hair? It enhances shine and it helps with breakage. It's just like how we need vitamin C from the sun. Our hair needs certain vitamins too.
Wow. That's right. That's true. Because it's got to grow. It's got to be nourished and moisturized.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like omega. What is it? What do they say you get from salmon? Is it omega-3?
I'm not certain.
It's something like that. I can't get all my facts straight now, but
It's
but yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, from the lack of black-owned hair care products to the hair care products that you create to your beard care. Tell us about that.
So the beard care, a lot of people think that beard care and hair care are pretty much separate, but it's pretty much the same because the same hair that grow on your hair is the same hair that grow on your beard. And as long as it's natural and safe and that you're not allergic to anything, it would not harm your skin. So.
I was wondering about that because the hair that grows out from under our arms and other parts of our body, it feels like it's a different texture. And being that it's coming out of the face, it's like, okay, is it different? But thank you for clarifying that. Okay, so are there particular products that you make? I know that you make beard care products, but what's the difference between, I guess, the shampoo for your hair versus the shampoo and conditioner for your beard?
It's actually the same. It's actually the same. Yep. Other companies may make it look like it's different, like Shea Moisture might slap on a box. This is the Beard Care Deluxe Pack, but it's really the same. So.
Okay. Yeah. That's a jewel right there.
Yeah. They might switch up the ingredients to make it sound fancy, but hair and beard care works hand in hand. A lot of men use my products and they love it, so.
Yes. Drops on your products. What are the names of your products?
Some of our products are the Glow and Grow Oil, the Glow and Grow Butter. We have leave-in conditioner, moisturizing shampoo. We also have detoxing, deep cleansing shampoo bars, satin bonnet, satin pillowcases, and feel free to click the link, shenaniganshairtique.com. Some of the products should be listed on the screen as well.
That's what's up. You have any other products that you're working on at the moment?
So I am working on a deep conditioner because I have a lot of customers who really wants a deep conditioner, as well as another curly jelly because I started working on one in 2020, but you really have to figure out how to extend the shelf life of products.
Ooh, that's good too. Yes.
Yep. So I'm not quite done with that yet. I'm still figuring out the shelf life and stuff. I'm probably gonna work with someone, collaborate with someone to get that
Yes.
finalized.
That's another thing to think about because, okay, when packaging this stuff, eventually, you know, you're gonna have a lot of products, so much so that you're gonna have a warehouse or somewhere to store them to keep them at the temperature that they need to be while they're waiting to be shipped off. So, you know, with natural products and things of that nature, you know, wow, you wouldn't think that they would have a shelf life because everything is natural. But they are products being mixed together, so
It's
knowing
like
that,
food.
just like food. Yeah, I was actually watching something the other day. I think it was, I can't remember the name of the show, but it's interesting that you mentioned packaging because they were packaging the food up and they really didn't have a process for, you know, maintaining the ingredients. And I'm like, wow, they just put it in the freezer. And I don't know how long it's there, maybe a month or so before it could be shipped out, but it was a lot of it there. It's just, it was interesting. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got to talk about next. Okay, so upcoming events. What do you have going on? Where are you gonna be?
So this weekend I will be at Chesterfield Mall in Chesterfield, Virginia, which is near Richmond and Glen Allen. But if you can't make it to our location on June 21st and 22nd from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., we are also located in 2 stores. Actually 3, but 2 stores are mine. Okay, they're mine.
That's what's up.
But yeah, so we're located in Bloom Market,
Ooh.
and that's in Portsmouth, Virginia, 719 High Street. And we're also located in Glen Allen Painted Tree Boutique. So that's a close by location if you don't make it to Chesterfield. And we're also located in Walker's Market in Suffolk, Virginia, and that's on 530 West Washington Street.
Okay, that's what's up. You know, Suffolk is popping. You know, back in the day, people were like, Suffolk is so far. And, you know, it really wasn't much out there. But we see that it's developing. I remember back in the day when I was taking a real estate class, my instructor, he asked all of the students in class, where would you recommend someone live or where would you recommend property being built? This was maybe about 10, 15 years ago. And a lot of people were like, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake. Some people said Newport News. I said Suffolk because the land was there. And the property value was affordable. A lot of people that work out here in Norfolk on the base, you know, they drive out to Suffolk. And I'm like, before I started traveling, Suffolk did seem like a long way away. But, you know, just the nature of Suffolk and the fact that it can be a nice little getaway, not far away, and it's still in touch with everything else. What's the location again?
530 West Washington Street, Suffolk.
Wow. Okay. That's what's up. So, you talked about
Virginia.
Suffolk, Virginia, VA, baby, in the 757 all day. How can the listening audience get in touch with you? I mean, this is a platform here of yours. What other platforms do you have?
Yes. So other platforms that you can reach me will be on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, of course.
TikTok. I ain't been up there in a minute. You know, I do editing and things of that nature for Culture Badly. And the editing process is tedious.
It is.
It's a lot, but the end result is very much worth it. So the entrepreneurial experience, let's talk about that, because I know we both got a lot to say. Where would you like to begin?
I don't even know where to begin, so I'm gonna kind of let you start that, because
Okay, cool.
it's been a journey.
Oh, goodness gracious. Journey is what it is. I tell you, being a solopreneur, it's a challenge, and if you like challenge, you know, it's a challenge well worth it. But wearing all of the hats and doing everything, it is very consuming, time-wise, energy-wise, and financially, you know, but somebody's got to do it because your vision is your vision. And in this path of entrepreneurship, there'll be a lot of people to come along your journey, and they'll be able to assist where some of the people that you prefer or thought would be able to assist wouldn't, because they'll just have the package and they'll just know what to do. But in the meantime, it can be exhausting because for me, it's like I'm building an empire, and I'm not doing this just for me. This is for my grandchildren, my great grandchildren. I'm building a legacy. And it's like, I remember someone on a reality show years ago speaking of being the first millionaire in their family and all that they had to go through. And it's like, we hear all the time people win the lottery. And some people, they invest in money and they manage well. But then you have the few that run through the money in like 10, 15 years. And it's like, what happened to it? Well, that's the thing. It's like, you got vision, you got drive, and in some cases, not a lot of know-how. And, you know, without the right guidance, you know, it can be real shaky because business is risk management all the way around. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's almost like going into the military. You are being broken down in a sense and being built up anew in a hope in your vessel in what your task or assignment is. And that's entrepreneurship, whether you're self-employed, whether you are, you know, someone who stands on your own in many endeavors and so on and so forth. But it's real. And I know I said a lot, but maybe I just needed to get that off my chest. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, what you got to say?
Just be prepared for everything that it comes with, because most of the time you're doing it all by yourself. It's no one that's going to help you, or it's no one that else that sees your vision. You may have some people that come along and help you, but for the most part, everything that you're going to be doing, you're going to be doing it by yourself, and you're going to wish you had help. And it's just going to be that, okay, one day when I get this far, I remember who volunteered to help me. That's just how I feel sometimes. Because I just feel like it's a lot of stress in being an entrepreneur. And I know that my business will go far, especially because the way that I'm setting myself up and starting so early and always putting myself in places where I can grow. Stepping outside my comfort zone, doing things like this, because I'm not a person like I used to like to go live, but that was when I was in high school and I was 18. Now that I'm 22, I don't really like going live or doing a lot of communicating with people. Ooh. Being an entrepreneur is like having to get over the fear of rejection, getting online and telling people about your product, talking to strangers on the street, telling people about your product, and asking people to sponsor you or asking people to give you some type of guidance or assistance. That's the hardest part for me being an entrepreneur, because I'm already used to not receiving a lot of help, and then having to go out and ask somebody for help or to buy my product. That just puts more fear in my heart. But I've been doing it for 4 years now, so I'm sure the same way I got over every other obstacle, I can do this one the same. So
now that was real, because this is a style of entrepreneurship that people really don't talk about. I mean, we see the glitz and the glamour. You can buy a business license. That's the easy part.
It is the easy part.
Yes, the grit, the diligence, and the sacrifice that goes into this is a lot, you know. And this is just to, you know, speak on what's really real, because this is Real Talk 757. And, you know, I know it's a lot of people out there that may aspire to be business owners and things of that nature. And, you know, as I raise my children, I'd rather for them to hear it from me than to go out there in the street and find out some other way and end up tossed up or whatnot. You know, so I just like to give it real. And I thank you for taking it there, because somebody needed to hear it. You know, that's what's up. So, and then on top of that, the fact that you know that your product is going to do what it do. That's like the pressure that it takes to make a diamond. And that's what you are. You're growing into that. And, you know, entrepreneurship, you're going to go into some dark places. And sometimes all you have to hold on to is your faith. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you talking about your product, me talking about my product, because I have some of the same challenges. It's like, I know, but sometimes I honestly get tired of talking about what I do. Not saying that I'm tired of it, because
Yes.
I'll never get tired of it. It's in me. I birthed it out. But it's like, okay, not again, but yes, again, this is what I have. This is da 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 whoop whoop. And so, and I remember, not I remember, but yes, I do remember, because I love to watch documentaries. And, you know, just in speaking of speaking, talking about what you do, talking about your products, it takes me back to a Marcus Garvey documentary. And he's such an eloquent speaker, and Marcus Garvey is who he is. But his first speech, he shook like a leaf. Everybody, he was trembling that much with nervousness. And, you know, even though he was that nervous, and I'm pretty sure his heart just thumped through his chest, he still went out there and did it. And we may not feel it to that extent, but sometimes it's there. But fear is false evidence appearing real. And so we have the opportunity to turn that around with what we know. And what we know is that we got good products. And when we have something good, the obstacles come hard and heavy. And it's just to see how much you're gonna go against the grain. And once you come up out that, you're gonna be a concrete rose, because you rose up through that. So
Okay, concrete roads.
yes.
I like that.
Yes, no doubt. I remember when I came across you, and you know, you were just so confident in what you do. And that's a good thing to be. And even if you are able to mask what you're feeling, that's a good thing too, because you know, to be able to have a poker face, woo, you know, that's a safeguard, because you know, when you're able to show how you feel, sometimes people like to play on that vulnerability. But at the same time, you can use it for your muscle when you know which angle it's coming from. But you know, it's your professionalism for me, and the way that you represent your products, that when I saw you that day, when I met you, I was like, just keep doing what you do, because you inspired me, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You did. Just to be where you are within yourself, you started, you got the drive, you've been an entrepreneur, you've been doing this since high school, since before high school. And to have the knowledge and the experience with where you are right now in life, and with where you're gonna go, just keep building on what you're doing. Because I already know, I can see it. I can see you a whole CEO.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Look at how you came presented today.
Thank you.
Yes. No doubt. No doubt. Motivation for success. What is your motivation for success?
My motivation for success. My motivation for success.
Yes.
I just always, I'm kind of historic. I believe in like historical backgrounds a little. So I always think about the people who paved the way for me to be able to do what I'm doing now. I may not give 120% every day, but when I think about success, I think about the time Black people wasn't able to vote. I think about slavery. I think about segregation. I think about how my grandmother pushes me, because some of the stuff that I'm able to do now, she wasn't able to do. Like afford a 4-year college, or take care of children while you in college. Just things like that. So I'm very motivated by my ancestors. And I just know that all the opportunities that we have as Black people, this is the best time to try to get into something. You might not be successful, you might not get rich on the first time, because I know we all dying to be rich nowadays. It don't work like that. But I know that consistency pays off, and being grateful for where we are now and the comfortability that we have now that our people did not have before us, because we're comfortable right now. Like, it's still hard some days, and I know a lot of us are battling mentally and in different areas of our life, but think about what they went through before us, getting beat on day to day. Some of us, we don't have to deal with that. We just gotta get up and give it our all. So that's just what motivates my success. So I know I gotta do something, And entrepreneurship stresses me out so bad, but I just know that I gotta do something big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I gotta pay it forward.
It's in you, and you're moving in the right direction. Yes. Wow. For real. Okay. Let's see. Hold tight. I can send a card. No, where's number 7? It's hiding in here somewhere. Okay. No. Okay. Where did it go? Okay. Well, in the midst of that, is there anything more that you'd like to share about your products, your experience, anything?
I don't have anything else that I want to share. Just want to leave y'all with some motivation. Whatever you believe in, keep doing it, keep trying. Always set goals for yourself, even if you feel like you're a person that don't have nothing to bring to the table. I'm sure that you do. All of us are unique, and we have been given purpose by God. So follow that, walk in it.
Wow. Thank you. I thank you for coming here today. You know, you're just a light, and I appreciate being in your presence. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name again?
Trinity.
Miss Trinity.
Trinity. Shenanigans Hairtique.
Shenanigans Hairtique.
Yes.
Came through Real Talk 757 today, and we're about to roll out. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Bye. Just click the X.